Welcome everybody. Still we are talking about peritoneum, and in this video this is one of the video series talking about different parts of peritoneum, and today I'm gonna talk about omentum. What's the omentum? When we say omentum, we have to remember the stomach, and it's a peritoneum, but it's a double layer of peritoneum that passes from the stomach. For example, this is the stomach, and you can see this is the greater curvature of the stomach, and this is the first part of the duodenum. Again, this is the first part of the duodenum, and this is the lesser curvature. We know that the stomach has a greater curvature, as you see here, and it has lesser curvature. So the omentum is a double layer of peritoneum that connects the stomach to the neighbor structures such as liver, gallbladder, diaphragm, spleen, and a transverse colon. So because the stomach has lesser curvature, there is a look for this yellow omentum. It's called lesser omentum. And similarly, when you go to the greater curvature, there is a yellow double layer of peritoneum that's called greater omentum, not lesser omentum, greater omentum. So we have lesser omentum and we have a greater omentum. Okay, let us start with the greater omentum. You see the greater omentum connects the stomach to the greater curvature of the stomach to the diaphragm, spleen, and transverse colon. And indeed, the greater omentum is extended peritoneum that, look here, it goes all the way down from a greater curvature. It's like a prawn, right? Oh, sorry. So it's like an apron that hanging down, and it folds on itself and reflected back, as you see. Listen, the lower margin or the lower part of the greater omentum is free, and also the left border and the right border as well, they are free. So it moves freely in the abdominal cavity, and it's known as the policeman of the stomach. We'll talk about that in another video about the clinical significance of the greater omentum. So as you see, there are parts for a greater omentum. The first part that connects the let's say the first part of a greater curvature to the diaphragm. This part of a greater omentum, the yellow color, right? The yellow color, it's called gastrophrenic. When you say phrenic, it means the diaphragm. Gastro, from stomach. Phrenic, related to the diaphragm. So this part of greater omentum is called gastrophrenic ligament. Okay, let us continue down with the greater omentum. There is another part of a greater omentum that connects part of a greater curvature of the stomach to the spleen, and it's called Gastrosplenic ligament. Okay, this is the second part. Let's go down to the third part. Still, we continue all the way to the end of the greater curvature, and there is a large part of greater omentum which is called Gastrocolic ligament. Gastro, of course, from the stomach, colic because it's connected to the transverse column. How? Okay, let us follow it. From a greater curvature, the greater omentum moved down and then reflected on itself, make like apron, and connected to the transverse column, right? That's why it's called gastrocolic ligament. Now, what about the other omentum? Okay, we know about the greater omentum, but what about the lesser omentum? From its name, it's easier to remember that lesser omentum connects the lesser curvature of the stomach and the first part of the duodenum to the liver. This is the liver, right? This is the right lobe and left lobe of the liver. So, as I mentioned, inferiorly it's connected to the lesser curvature of the stomach and first part of duodenum, and superiorly it's connected to the porta hepatis and the fissure for the ligamentum venosum, which is like easier to see it from the inferior surface if you have a look for the inferior surface of the liver. Now, there are two portions for lesser omentum. There is a membranous part. This is a membranous part, and there is a ligamentous part. The membranous part is called hepato. You know, when you say hepato, that means liver. Hepato, it means liver. Gastric, it means stomach. So this ligament is hepatogastric because it connects the stomach to the liver. Now, the second part, which is the ligamentous part, is like the thickness is like it's more thickened than the membranous part. So this part of the lesser omentum is called not hepatogastric, no, it's called hepatoduodenal because it connects the liver to the first part of duodenum. That's why it's called hepatoduodenal ligament. Most importantly, this ligament has three important structures in it, and this ligament is considered the free edge of the lesser omentum. What do you mean by free edge? I mean, okay, this is the lesser omentum. Okay, this is the lesser omentum. So all parts of the lesser omentum or all borders are attached either to the liver or lesser curvature of the stomach or first part of the duodenum, but this part is free. This part of the ligament is free. So this is the free edge of lesser omentum. Anyway, this ligament, hepatoduodenal ligament, has a three structure. I think you can see those structures. Anteriorly, there is a bile duct and hepatic artery, and posteriorly there is portal vein. So you have to be careful when you deal with this ligament, because it has important structure, and you know it's important to not cut it. Here's the lesser omentum. This is the membranous part of lesser omentum. That's known as hepatogastric ligament that connects the lesser curvature of the stomach to the liver, including the porta hepatis and the fissure for ligamentum venosum. And the second part, which is the ligamentous part, which is that's known as hepatoduodenal ligament that connects the liver to the first part of the duodenum that has three structures, as I mentioned. If this is the right side and this is the left side, so there are three structures, two anterior and one is posterior. So that the two anterior, let us go start with from the right. There will be a bile duct here, and anteriorly also to the left hepatic artery, and posteriorly there is portal vein. So three structures. It's very important. Thank you for watching.